What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Fast Ropes and Precision Raids, Royal Marines and Rangers get special ops ready. When I say Rangers, this is the British Army Rangers, which is it's something that I absolutely have no idea about, if I'm honest with you. It's quite a new thing, and I have absolutely no information, and I don't know much about it. So when this popped up with BFBS Forces News, I felt like it was a bit of a no-brainer for us to watch and kind of get a better understanding of what's going on here. Which, by the way, BFBS News, it's been around for a while. I'll leave a link down below to the original video. Make sure you go over there. If you want to know anything about British military news specifically, it is the place to go to, and it's always been the place to go to. So any of my American friends who are watching this, who want to know more about what's going on with British military, there'll be a link in the description to this channel. Get yourself over there and give them a subscribe, because they're absolutely phenomenal, and they do some really, really good work over there, okay? But we're going to check this out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to see what it's all about. Before we get started, though, check out Chug, 10% off. Link down below for this absolutely fantastic bit of kit. If you want to pour yourself a nice cold beverage and look like an absolute badass while you do it. Made here in the UK with sustainable materials by a small business, supporting local small businesses. Ships to America, free customization, free bag. Here's the bag that it comes with. Keep it in there to protect it. 10% off. All right, guys, link down below. Also, check out Morale. This is my new business. Here in the UK, I am on a mission to try and get as many people outside, disconnecting from the online world and reconnecting with the real world outside as much as possible. And so I created this drink called Morale. And it is available right now to anyone in the UK. Go follow all the socials. It's really exciting. You're going to see more of it this year. Got some really, really cool stuff planned. All right, let's pull this up. Let's see what this is all about. Because I'm still like, this whole like British Army Rangers is still new to me.
This is Special Operations, UK style. Royal Marines and Rangers, soon to be part of NATO's Special Operations Force. Deployable anywhere, anytime.
Of course.
It's a NATO capability the UK is set to lead from July this year. And it's these personnel, 650 of them in fact, who make up that force.
That's a lot.
But what are Special Operations?
That's a lot.
So there's probably three broad categories you can wrap it up under. One is military assistance, where we, for example, would go into a country to assist them in the development of their indigenous capability or work with partners. One is special reconnaissance, where we might look at surveillance activities or even post-strike assessments to gain information for NATO and our alliance partners. And then also, subject to the right permissions, we can conduct direct actions.
So this is a very specialized, precise unit then, isn't it? Oh, this is some... God, why couldn't this be in when I was in the Marines? I want to do shit like this. It looks sick. Why wasn't it around then? God damn it.
Such as raids or attacks onto targets if the military necessity judges that a requirement.
Preparations for the UK Armed Forces to lead this force have been 2 years in the making.
Wow.
And have been a truly joint effort across sea, land and air capabilities. The culmination of all that, though, is happening here, in the rainy hills of Otterburn, the setting for the final attack of what's been described as the validation exercise. On the eve of the operation, we spent time with some of the Rangers at an airbase, learning more about what goes into the planning and deployment of a special operation.
Yeah, so what is this British Army Rangers? I honestly knew nothing about it. I'm pretty sure it's a relatively new concept. Let me Google it real quick. British Army Rangers. The Rangers, established in 2021. The Ranger Regiment. Ooh, I like the logo. It's so interesting how, obviously, like... the British Special Forces inspired American Special Forces, and now it says here it is intended to be used primarily in unconventional warfare and foreign internal defense capacity in similar manner to US Army Special Forces. So it's like gone full circle. the British Special Forces influenced America making their own special forces, and now what America has done is influenced what the British have done. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? 4 battalions of 250 personnel each, so about 1,000 people in total. Yeah, I mean, it was founded on March 22nd, 2021. It's such a cool idea. I absolutely love it. The cap badge of the Cellus Scouts, which some officers believed bore a resemblance to the badge of the Ranger Regiment. Interesting. But this is the cap badge, which I'm all for. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I really do.
So there's kind of 2 main parts to it. You've got the planning aspect of the concept of what we're actually going to be doing. And then separate to that, but in conjunction with, you've got the logistical resourcing side. Because we want to fix as many things down as we can. What we don't want is any room for basic things to go wrong on the objective, because no doubt the scenario as it unfolds will do that for us.
And give us a flavour, please, Dalton, of the types of personnel we've got working in this organisation right now, because they're not all Rangers by background, are they?
No, and what you tend to see on the objective is the finish element, but actually it's all the guys that do the work behind the scenes that really make it happen.
Lot
so
of
that's
tech.
anything from electronic warfare capabilities to analysts that are studying the information in order to provide us good information on the target, all the way through to the chefs that feed us back here.
Well, here in Otterburn, the final stage of the validation
Wow.
exercise is about to take place. The Marines and Rangers are about to chinook into this location and capture an objective.
Nice, okay.
And
Bobby
it's
Basic stuff.
certainly an action-packed demonstration of what this Special Operations Force is all about. Deliberate
Hold on.
demonstration of what this Special
These guys playing enemy here? Who's got an AK?
Operations Force is all about. Deliberate, aggressive, professional.
They're using the KS-1s by the looks of it as well. Oh, why didn't they have this when I was in the military? God damn it. Here's me with an SA-80. But to be fair, I did get to shoot the sharpshooter. That was I started to like do training on that and stuff, and that was really fun. God, the kit's so sick.
In no time at all, the job is done.
Yeah,
and
they
the
were playing
troops are out of here.
I'm delighted with what we've seen today. This is the culmination of 18 months of exceptionally hard work by forces across all branches of our service, and particularly the junior ranks, of whom I'm extremely proud. At the end of this process, it all comes down to a report that will be sent forward that will hopefully give us that fully mission-capable grading. There are always areas that you wish to work on and develop for the future, but ultimately that report is what will give us sign-off and allow our military and political decision makers to give us that endorsement before we transfer to NATO on the 1st of July.
Amazing. Absolutely
the world
fantastic.
Is an uncertain place, but whatever lies in store for those tasked with providing NATO's Special Operations Force, it will be the skills and drills of some of the UK's finest military units that make the difference. They are, and the UK is, Special Operations ready.
Fantastic. The thing is, right, Britain doesn't have a lot of personnel. It doesn't have a lot of people. And so what we need to concentrate on is making fucking very highly skilled, highly capable individuals so that, yeah, we don't have the numbers that America does. But when the British lads turn up, you know you're going to get some fucking good soldiers. That's what we want. We want all of them to be like that, up to a fantastic standard. Doing this, oh my God, I'm all for it. Absolutely brilliant work. I don't know who was, whose brains were behind this concept. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If you're in the British Army, is this something you'd be interested in? Let me know in the comments. Head over to BFBS Forces News link down below to follow more information. I'm going to be watching this quite intensely, watching the development of this new kind of special ops situation. Excuse me, because it's absolutely brilliant. Do you know what? I tell you what, if anyone from the military is watching this and you want more coverage, slip into me DMs. All right, I'd love to come out and just talk to the lads, see what they're up to, videos about the kit. Oh my, I should contact them, shouldn't I? I'd love to do that. Just speak to him and be like, lads, all right, what kit you using? You know, how you using it? What's your speciality? What does your day-to-day look like? Because at the end of the day, it's videos like that and videos like this that are going to get more people to sign up. And a lot of the problem with the British military is they're a little bit behind on the way that people need to be recruited these days, right? They don't understand that social media is something that needs to be harnessed to a great degree. And yeah, I'm waffling on it. Anyway, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. Go buy yourself a can of morale. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.